Well, we have a story about a disgruntled kind of curmudgeon who is a disgraced ex-Harvard professor who comes and kind of finds his new life in his hometown. And he meets a whole host of characters who eventually kind of become his family. My character is the art teacher of the school, and she is super fun, loves to clown with her friends, very loyal, and a fierce dresser, I must say. We get introduced to Jack right away as he smashes into the beautiful sign out front, and the kids all get a scare, but it's really fun to see right away. There's kind of just a connection with the kids. So he comes in with a bang, literally. Every time we're like done filming, I'm constantly texting these people, calling them, especially with the crew. We go out all the time. So not only is the cast super fun, but we're really tight as a family with the crew too. The producers are amazing, and it's really incredible to work with these people that I would really consider comedy heroes of mine. And now they've really become friends. So it's become a real fun journey to get to know these folks. I think my favorite part of the show is being with the two other teachers. The three women kind of create like a Greek chorus, I think. And in the whole family dynamic, we represent kind of his sisters, Jack's sisters. And we just give them a hard time. And like the dynamic is always a little teasy, but full of love. So working with them has been probably my favorite part. I think such a fun part of the show is how Jack relates to these students who are all overachievers, and I really believe that the students represent the adults of the show, and all the adults act very teenage. And I think they're all really disappointed that he's not going to teach them biology, but in turn, it's funny, in the pilot they talk about how he makes the drawing as like, this is not a situation where I'm going to teach you and then I learn something from you guys, but it really is kind of right on the head of what happens between the students. What's really fun is that there's a rival, Miles, who lives miles away, and the students are often used as kind of the creators or the curators of these Miles missions where he's trying to get revenge on him. And it's just such a fun thing because even the book itself that Miles has written that Jack is really upset about, the question, is the answer, is so stupid and so funny, and it really works with kind of the idea of philosophy and how ambiguous that is. There's so many things that I'm really excited about this pilot and just showing everyone what we'd be working on, but I think one of the things I'm really excited about is the music. It's incredible. There's a shot right when we see Jack's mother's apartment. It's just like, it just takes you back to a certain time. I think the music is incredible. The way this show is shot is so different, so beautiful, so cinematic. I know that one of the things that I'm personally super excited about is the dynamic that the women have with one another. It's a very real relationship. We're all pretty obsessed with one another. And just on a personal note, I didn't grow up with watching people that look like me on TV. And I really love that Lyric, especially, who plays Steph, her and I have this real relationship that I don't think that a lot of viewers have seen. And I'm really excited to show this is possible. We genuinely love each other, and I think the chemistry is there, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about our set. I'm really excited about our set and how beautiful everything is and how much it really does feel like you're back in a school. A lot of times when I come to work, I really feel like I'm stepping into a high school all over again. And the reality of that reminds me, like, the viewer, I think it brings you back to a time. You get really nostalgic about high school. It feels simple, and yet the show is all about the tiny minutia or the specifics of what it is to be a student, what it is to be a principal who wants the approval of your staff. All those small details come in this kind of perfect setting of the high school, which I cannot believe that they built. It's insane. It looks like we just gutted a high school. The scuffs and all on the floor. School mascot is a ram. And I believe she's a trans ram named Pam. So we're all big Pam fans. The way the season is going to grow and develop is through Jack's journey, but through that we get to meet everybody else and see where their point of view is, where they stand with things. And what we see is, even though he refuses to kind of play by the rules, you can see that the other characters really start to influence him, and it softens him at times. So that's a really fun journey that we can see.